That's okay. We got in these conversations. Crazy. This is Alex, the Beer Master. Welcome to my channel. We're doing Wild Card Wednesday, and today on my panel, I have legendary Beer Man, legendary
Cheers.
Tanner, and legendary Andrew. So let's do this, shall we? Hold on. Always do. Forgive me. I hate when I can't find my mouse. All right, there we go. Bam, bam. Oh
All
no.
right. Hey, cheers, Alex. Cheers,
Yes.
panel. Cheers, chat. All right. So I got a collab here from Henhouse Brewing and Flatland Brewing. They're more on my side. I don't know where they're from exactly. Where are they from actually? Oh, Elk Grove, California. So on the West Coast. I don't know where that is though. But this is a Malibu Sea Breeze. It's a fruited sour. They call it the Malibu Sea Breeze Dumps and Palm Trees or something like that, with coconut, pineapple, orange zest, nutmeg, milk sugar, and Sabro hops. So I'm really looking for that pineapple coconut kind of thing coming through this. Maybe it's called. I already called it that. We already said the name. It was really hard to say, but yeah, it's really hard to see it on the label though with all those palm tree things.
I will tell you this: it looks like a Hawaiian beer because it kind of
Very
has the
Hawaiian.
the
Yeah,
pineapple.
cheeky inspired sour.
Oh, nice. But I like the flower. I like the pineapple thing. The pineapple flowers going this way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
Kind of pink flamingo.
yeah.
So the Soggy Dollar Tree, okay, is what it says on the bottom of the can. This was can 12/1/21. I've had this upside down. I've rolled it. I've done everything I can do for this dessert style sour. Oh boy,
Oh, that looks delicious.
it's like milky pineapple juice.
That's what you want.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that looks like coconut milky pineapple juice. You can already see the purity on this.
Damn.
Went down real quick, poured at a finger ahead, but went down very quickly. Oh, dear. This smells good. All right. I'm wait on everything.
All right.
We'll review it soon.
All right. Bam.
What's up, everybody? So tonight I've got a product from Goose Island. Yeah, 9.9%. This is their Tropical Bear Hug Imperial IPA. Says enjoyed by 5/19/2022. So probably 3 months out, I would assume. Last time I had one of these Bear Hug beers, it was not good. Doesn't look hazy.
Let's see what it looks like.
On there.
No, that does not look hazy at all. It looks like clear as day with the bubbles coming up.
It's like brilliant.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's beautiful.
It'll settle up. Yeah, very
It is pretty
effervescent,
big.
clear, pretty tight knit meringue-like head at 4 fingers.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right.
I'll have high hopes for this one.
All right, legendary Tanner.
Huh?
Oh, you're muted, brother.
You're muted, bub. I don't
Yeah, I was typing. I'm sorry. I'm just I'm pulling up the website.
Oh, sure. Here, let me see.
No, I'm not going to share. I'm just going to read some stuff.
Okay.
So, hold on 1 second. Sorry.
Okay.
Slacker.
All right. So the beer that I have, I thought this was fitting to bring to a show with Alex. And also, it's brand new. They just actually put this out today. This is a beer by Proclamation Ale Company in collaboration with Dissolver. This is their Optical Traces. It's a barrel-aged Imperial Stout with chocolate, caramel, and pecans. It's 11% ABV. It says aged 7 months in Heaven Hill bourbon barrels. On the website, it says pretty much the same thing I just read, but it's a 500 milliliter bottle. It was $18. So yeah, excited to try this. It says unfiltered and may contain sediment. I've actually never had any dissolver stuff, but they've been doing a lot of collaborations with these guys. I think the Sunshine Grave IPA is the other collaboration that I've had by them that they recently did. So yeah, I'll crack this open. I got my snifter glass here, and check it out. Check out the appearance.
Shall we?
All right. Pour a little water in there. All right.
Oh, they're out of Asheville, North Carolina. Okay, dissolver.
I've had beers like that, dude. Josh.
I didn't get any head off of that, but it's a pitch black motor oil color.
I can see the legs on it when you pushed it forward.
That looks delicious.
I didn't get any of it head though. I might have had to pour
the legs on the glass.
That is still.
Yeah, but it's brand new, so it shouldn't be. I mean, it just came out.
The nuttiness, the pecans is definitely jumping out. Sweetness, chocolatey. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm excited to try this. This is fairly new. Like I said, they just put this out today. I'm not sure how long they've had it stored or whatever. But yeah, this is a fresh beer.
It hits.
Might have been a little bit better if I let it age a little bit longer, but yeah, I'm excited to try it.
You can always get more, Tanner.
I can always grab a bottle and let it
hit, right?
What's that?
Did it hiss when you opened it?
No, I don't think so.
You know how when you usually pop the top and you go.
Still doing some aging in there.
I didn't really hear any of that. I don't know. It says contents under pressure. So.
So you said you have another bottle? You said, Tanner?
No, I just have this one.
So you just
bought it today.
So you just have to go buy more, maybe tomorrow or something like that.
I could definitely buy a bottle and possibly put it in the closet and let it age for a little bit because this is going to be really fresh. So,
did the cap come off easy? Was it real lightly done, or was it like kind of aggressive when on the cap come off?
No, I was actually kind of going around it, trying not to completely mess up the cap because I kind of wanted to save the bottle.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering about like any air getting in that or like screwing up the. But what you said it's 11%?
11%.
11%. Okay.
All right. So it's time to pour my stuff up. All right. I just wanted to let Tanner talk because he was still talking. I didn't want to be rude. So that's what you got to do. Respect your friends and all your people. That's what I'm drinking. Velvet Rush. I'm only going to drink one of these because I'm going to drink the other two with the legendary Paul and Deb and all that. They're just friends of mine from Kevin. That's his family. But let's pour this up. This is Founders. Shout out to Paul and Deb and Kevin. So I'm looking forward to trying this again. So let's pour this up. I get excited about. I love these barrel aged beers. You know, they never disappointed me yet so far. Founders. It smells very sweet. Just the way you like it. All right.
I just poured more, I think.
Oh, that's right. That's a brown ale. That's an Imperial brown ale.
Imperial brown.
That's what it looks like, and what Legendary Andrews just said. It is a brown ale. It's one of the brown ale series, even though it's barrel aged. Smells really good. Looking forward to drinking this next time around. Let me put this down. And let the legendary beer man go first. Bam.
All right. I'm trying to swirl up a storm here. See what we get. Nope, it's just gonna stay still.
Looks delicious.
It really does. I'm really wanting to try this. Did I say what the percentage was?
No, you didn't tell us the ABV yet, my friend. I don't think.
8.5.
That's a pretty big one.
So a big one for sure. Puree though is ringing up on the top, as you should see. It's what it is. It's what these are all about. Opaque, can't see through it. Nice creamy white, mango-y kind of orange look to it. Smelling it right away, you get there's a pineapple, like a milky pineapple thing going on, or an orange. There's a like a navel orange, like a sweet orange. There's a pineapple, and then you get the spices. What spice was in there? There's some kind of spice thing going on. Nutmeg. You get the nutmeg. Yep, you get that ringing through it. There's a little vanilla ringing through it. There is a slight coconut, possibly from the Sabro hops or whatever is making this happen. Very nice though. That nutmeg really plays a good part on this with the vanilla nutmeg kind of thing. The milkiness. It's just, I don't know. It's nice. It's lovely. Let's drink this. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's sour. Oh, it's a sour tart one. Tart sour.
Was it supposed to be sweet?
I thought it was supposed to be sweeter. It's not a pastry. It's not a pastry. God damn, man. Hold on. I had to switch. I'm glad I drank some water before this, because that would have been terrible with the IPA I was drinking on this. Oh wow, dude. Nutmeg comes through. It's very sour. It's a tart sour. It's not a tart sweet. It's more of that traditional sour thing. It does have a saltiness. I'm almost thinking like on a Goza level here or something like that. It has like a nice salty kind of Goza like feel to it. I don't know what it is, but the pineapple's ringing through that nutmeg spice as you clench your tongue to your palate area. You really get that nutmeg just really rings through all the spices and like an allspice, more or less, if anything. It's kind of like, it's just got this, no, it's straight up nutmeg. No allspice. This is straight up nutmeg. There is a slight vanilla essence coming through the edge of the sour, but that sour is really, 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 really overwhelming. It's like I get nectarine. I get a very sour nectarine.
Sounds good.
It's good. I like both sides. I like the lactic acid side, the acidic, soury side, and I also like the sweet pastry side. So, as long as they're milky and they got that lactose in there to kind of soften the body, sweeten it just a bit, that's fine. You definitely get that lactose, the milkiness in this. It's almost like a tangy, almost like it's like a Greek yogurt with no fruit on the bottom. Just a straight up plain Greek yogurt, but then you're adding a little bit of pineapple and coconut and nectarine and maybe some peach or something, but more on the green side of that fruit, not on the ripe side. So,
I mean, that looks it looks very deceiving. It looks like it's very sweet.
Me too. That's what I was thinking. I was like, "There's gonna be sweet, it's gonna be good," and I drink it. It's like, wow, no, this is sour. Yeah, but it's good, and it puts a little bit of that sour, like the sour throat feel in your throat.
Oh God.
No, like, you know what I mean? Like if you burp and you get like a throw uppy feel.
Oh yeah, that kind of feel, that cold. Yeah.
You get kind of that effect going on, heartburny kind of thing. One and done on this, but very tasty. Very tasty. The nectarine and the mango, the fresh green nectarine mango is really nice in this. You really get that with that nutmeg and vanilla. I like it. Cheers, guys, man. Right
Cheers.
on.
And again, thanks for joining Legendary Beer Man.
Yeah, dude. Cheers. Thank you.
All right. I think it is the legendary Andrew and then Tanner.
Oh, muted.
You're muted, bud.
Andrew.
You're muted, Andrew.
It's hard to tell. I can't see on the screen either.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to put it back. I need to find. I don't know.
So, yeah, tropical beer hug. I don't know, man. Like I said, it's a pretty clear beer. I mean, very, very. It's
Lots
pretty.
of bubbles.
It's definitely a little bit darker. It's got like a toastier color, like a I don't know, like a ESB type color. You know what I mean? That like malty golden. Yeah, effervescent on the nose. Slight orange, like there's an orange pithiness. Just like grapefruit. I'd say, yeah, I don't know, tropical, I guess, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. Bread, like a bread crust malt nose. It's a little bit sweet. I don't know. Not boozy for 9.9 on the nose. Yeah, I don't know.
Nice.
Cheers, guys. We're gonna find out.
Cheers.
Cheers. And last beard, if you want to join, you can.
God bless this beer.
You have beer. You can join if you want. Go ahead, Andrew.
This is a dangerous product.
Ooh.
At almost 10%. It is a little bit more tropical on the palate. The fruits are hard to say. It's like a pithy, citrusy with like the melon on the finish. It's not really dry finish, but it's not really like, I don't know. Thin body, low carbonation, as effervescent as it is. It is a little thick though, viscous. We're almost at 10%. So yeah, I don't know. Floral, slight pine, resinous kind of thing. I did pick that up on the nose, light floral, but I mean, this has got a pretty good drinkability to it. It's not overly bitter. It's not overly sweet. Mouthfeel is, like I said, a little bit off. It's almost got like a, I don't know, hard to say. Almost like a malt liquor mouthfeel. If you know what I mean, it's a little bit sticky, heftier, but still thin. I don't know. Different. I think honestly, I think some people would genuinely like this. It's not bad. It's definitely dangerous though for 9.9. I don't pick up any of it on the palate at all, and none on the nose. They did a great job of masking the alcohol, if that number's correct.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big beer. And to get it
is.
in what is this, a 16.2 or 19.2? Doesn't even say. 19.2 stovepipe. That's a fair bit. So one of those will get your night started for sure.
Hey, Legendary Andrew, what's that say there on? I'm trying to read. Oh man, I am.
Oh
I
man,
already cracked my beer.
I cracked my beer. You can bring it on. I don't care.
Oh man, I already cracked my beer.
All right. So I tried to read. I just want to make sure I read it right. All right. It's my turn, I guess. And that'll be that. Oh, Tanner's turn. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Then me.
No, you're not.
good catch, Alex.
Yeah, I realized it wasn't me. I had to be
Not that far away.
Yeah.
Drive over there and
pull me in.
now
Oh,
he's
you're kidding.
it's so hard to keep track. I turned
Yeah.
mine off to be
I
crazy.
turned mine off because I don't want to
Lose
make
track
sounds
of
over
it.
people. But. So on the aroma, right? It's very much like candy bar, pecan, whatever you want to call it. Caramelized pecans, pecans, whatever you want to call them.
Pecan here, dude.
Second time. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm really getting on the aroma is the caramel and the pecan. A little bit of like a roastiness, maybe some chocolate hidden in the background. The chocolate is definitely not as prominent on the nose as I expected. As far as alcohol, 11%. I'm not getting any burn. I'm not getting ethanol alcohol burn for the 11%. But yeah, it just smells very sweet. It smells like I said, like it smells like a candy bar, like caramel and pecan. So I'm gonna dive into this. I'm gonna try it out. So, and I actually poured a little bit more into the glass, and there was still no head. So I pretty much got no head with this beer. So, cheers. guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Please be delicious so you can get more.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh, holy! All right, it's very rich and velvety and thick. I will say, there's a lot of burn. You get a lot of that burn in the chest. The aftertaste is a lot of caramel and pecans, right? Should I say pecans?
I don't care.
Okay.
Potato.
But yeah, the chocolate, it's as far as the chocolate, it's like a very rich, dark chocolate. Maybe even some vanilla. A little bit of like a dried fruit raisin going on as well. It's very sweet. It's a little cloying. The caramel and the nuttiness from the pecans is like a little overpowering. Like I said, this is fairly fresh. It's super sticky. Like I'm kind of getting that stickiness on my tongue, roof of the mouth. It's got a big burn. I feel like because this is so fresh, I feel like if it ages a little bit longer, you're not going to get as much of that burn. It tastes very flat. There's almost no carbonation with this. And I think you would notice that with the head, with the pour. Really getting no head with it. Yeah, there's a lot of burn. There's a lot of caramel and pecans. Chocolate is like kind of a bitter, dark chocolate. I said a little bit of vanilla, a little roasty. Not really any coffee. I'm not really getting any coffee. I think the caramel and the nuttiness kind of covers up the coffee flavors that you might get with this from that roasty note.
Is it very smooth and creamy?
It is exactly that. It's very smooth and creamy, but there's almost no carbonation. It's very, very light in carbonation. And it's got a lot of burn. It's got a lot of burn to it. This is super fresh. Like I said, they just put this on their website today. It's good. It's very desserty. It's very sweet. And it said vanilla caramel, maybe even like brown sugar, caramel going towards like toffee.
Now, not to be mean or anything, Tan, I was curious, do you think your girl would like that?
No,
No? That's shocking.
there's too much burn.
Oh.
There's too much chest burn. It's this is definitely a sipper. I'm taking kind of bigger sips.
Oh.
Because I thought it would be a little bit sweeter, but the sweetness, it's very sweet. It's very sticky sweet. You can feel it on like your tongue and your lips. But the alcohol burn is there. I didn't get any of that alcohol ethanol aroma, but the alcohol burn is there. And this is, I actually had this out for about an hour.
Oh.
So at this age, how fresh it is, this might be a little bit better, a little bit colder. I feel like at the temperature it's at, you're getting a lot of that burn. And it's kind of hard to sip. It's good as far as like a sweet dessert beer. Kind of cap off the night with this one. Yeah, it's just like it's kind of getting to me. It's I can feel it in my chest. And oh yeah, there's Josh. Cheers, Josh.
Yes, the legendary Josh came up just a few minutes ago.
The chocolate, I wish the chocolate had more of like a creamy milk chocolate flavor to it, but it's kind of like bitter chocolate, and then the caramel and the pecan are very overpowering. They're very overpowering throughout the beer, throughout the aroma. I'm surprised I'm even getting burps off of this one.
Wow.
It's very filling, very full bodied.
sticking on the sides.
Yeah, it's sticking in my mouth too. It's hard to swallow. It's so sticky. It's like swallowing molasses.
Oh,
It's good. I will say the beer is good. It just has a lot of burn. I feel like age will definitely make this beer a lot better.
and a lot more sweeter
Because
too.
it's so fresh. You're kind of getting the negative flavors with this one. It's an all day dessert beer, but at this age, it's like burning and sticky and hard to pick up other flavors. So when you come back to me, maybe I'll try to sip on this a little bit more, get
Okay.
Get a little bit used to the burn. And sometimes with Imperial stouts, first sip and first impressions, it's not really like the best description. So next time around, maybe I'll have a little bit more to say about this.
All right.
Right now, like I said though, it's kind of hitting me. It's hitting me hard. I can feel it in my chest, and it's like I'm drinking. It's like I'm drinking a chocolate bar filled with vodka. At this point, But yeah, cheers, man.
Cheers. I'm pretty sure if you put it in the freezer earlier, I obviously didn't know it was gonna be that burny.
I've had this. I took it out like an hour ago because Imperial stouts usually you want them warm,
Right.
but this one is just kicking my ass with the alcohol burn.
I just hope it doesn't knock you out after hanging out with me for a little bit longer after the show.
I'll have another one after this. Don't worry about that, Alex.
Okay, true that. All
Cheers.
right. Cheers. Let the legendary Josh begin. Rick, you're muted, bud. You're muted. You're muted. I think.
3 out of 4. 3 out of 4.
No, I don't hear you.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go.
I hit the wrong button, the little microphone button. But
That's okay, bud.
so this is from a new brewery out of Virginia called Juicy Brewing. This is part of their Mega Fresh series. This is the Strawberry Burst. Very limited stuff. They have 5 beers on tap. When I went there Sunday, they came this Sunday. They pulled the crowler out of a cooler, like a cooler you take to the beach. You couldn't get any of the other beers in a crowler. They just had it on tap. So, and there was only one per person for these. So, 4%. There's what she looks like. So I'll pour it up.
Nice and smoothie. It looks like a smoothie perfectly.
Yeah, it's very, very thick.
Yeah, that looks really good, Josh.
Yeah,
Ooh, there's clumps coming out of there. There's really not too much description on this. It just says they use real berries, and it's supposed to be like strawberries and cream.
Nice.
So there's what she looks like. Definitely very, very thick. Great ABV. I mean, 4%. You definitely take it down pretty quick. But yeah, that's what their crowler looks like.
And it's like a crusher basically. If it's 4%, you could probably drink a couple of them with no problem. I mean, it might fill.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you can get more than one crowler, if you bring another person. But yeah, it's very. When I was there, I just went and grabbed. I just wanted to get beer to go. They had a triple IPA. They had a Kolsch. They had a Schwartz beer. They had like a milk stout, which was like 8 or 9%, and then they had this. And I was like, "Do you guys have any to go?" And the guy was like, "Oh no, we just have the Mega Fresh to go." And then I was asking about the triple, and he was like, "Oh well, we could do a crowler, but it might be a while." And I was like, "How long?" And then I guess he asked the other guy, and he was like, "Oh no, we're not doing crowlers of it." So I mean, this crowler was like $20 for this 32-ounce crowler. Like I said, they just opened. They're only open like 3 or 4 days a week. They're still pretty small. They only have like 4 or 5 beers on draft. But yeah, so like I said, very thick appearance on the nose.
I will tell you this, Josh. It kind of reminds me of a Drecker thickness. I've never had Drecker, but when I've seen it on
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
It's got that lace.
Very viscous, and it's like a very like
Shake like.
yeah. So on the nose, like I said, you get strawberries. You get like a creaminess, like maybe like vanilla. Tastes like or smells like strawberries and cream, like legit, like a milkshake, strawberries and cream. So
I'm pretty sure they probably put actual fruit in that.
oh yeah, the guy was like trying to. He was like, make sure you roll it and do all this other stuff, and he was like, it's very heavily fruited. And I was thinking, yeah, I've had heavily fruited.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, yeah, it was canned on.
Thanks for your insight.
Yeah, right. I just let him go with the spiel. So
Yeah, right.
it was canned Sunday, so it's very, very fresh. But yeah, let's get in for the taste.
And obviously, Josh, he
Cheers,
doesn't know
man.
he doesn't know
Cheers,
you like I do, or
Uh-uh.
anybody else that knows you what you do, because you like to drink those heavy fruity beers. We know.
Yeah, I was just like, all right, dude. Yeah.
Me too.
But, man, this is. It's like if you put fresh strawberries with some like cream. It's strawberries and cream. This is literally strawberries and cream in a glass, dude. Like,
Damn.
obviously no alcohol whatsoever at 4%. I'd be curious to see if they did like higher ABV stuff with some of their mega fresh stuff. But
Keep me updated on that.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Josh and everybody. 'Cause
yeah, it's delicious. I wish I got.
Sorry, I
more
had to
but-
handle something.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like.
What's
Yeah, I
the
want to try
company?
some of their other stuff. Like I said, they just opened not too long ago. They actually opened in Aslan's old spot when Aslan first started out. They had a big issue with like I guess they were putting out too much beer because they were like in a strip mall. I guess they were putting out too many barrels, like barrels of beer or something like that, and they had to like move locations or something like that because they got too big. But yeah, they opened in Aslan's old spot. It's like a little strip mall, very very small place. So yeah, I'm excited to try some of their mega fresh stuff. I've had their double IPA. I didn't get the triple on there because, like I said, I was just grabbing beer to go because I was up in that area. But yeah, I'm excited to try some other stuff from Juicy Brewing out of Herndon, Virginia. So
Yeah, looks good, man.
Maybe
Yeah.
one day I can try their
Really
beers.
good.
They look delicious.
yeah. So hopefully they start putting out more stuff where you can get more than one crowler or whatever per person.
Yeah.
So,
All
but
right.
cheers, Alex. Thanks for having me.
Anytime, my friend.
Cheers.
Maybe one day I could try their beer because that looks delicious. All right. I think that's it. And that's me now. Damn. It's actually 8 o'clock. I'm surprised. All right. This is what I'm drinking. The Velvet Rush from Founders. I drank one earlier the other day, and it was pretty tasty, at least in my opinion. But again, these barrel-aged beers I've never had a problem with so far. So that's what it looks like. I mean, nice lacing on the glass, on the brim. I mean, nice frothy. Had a little bit ago, but now it's just slicked. Just has a white little thing on top, and nice and dark, nice and brown. Let's see what it smells like. You could smell chocolate. You could smell the coffee, bourbon, all that deliciousness. Oh man, let's see what this tastes like, shall we? Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, Alex.
Cheers, man.
Wants to make you want to go back for more, but that's what all these beers. You taste that bourbon. I taste a little bit of coffee, but not too much. Has that nice burn in the chest a little bit. Little light on the mouthfeel. I wish it would be more creamier, but again, has a lot more flavor to it. It has like a back end sweetness to it. Has a little bit of bitterness, just a little bit, but not too much. There's hardly any bitterness at all. Let me see if there's any IBUs or anything. It's 11.1%, and it's 2021. It's not showing me what the ABV, not ABV, the IBUs. So, very delicious. If you drink it and you haven't drank it for a while, you have that little burn in the throat too. And when I first drank it, it had a caramel taste to it. I guess because I first got it, but now it doesn't taste like that. But it still tastes the same, but I just don't taste like caramel anymore. I'm going to have to say this is a very good beer. Very tasty. And I like it. I will tell you this. I do like the other ones better. The other barrel-aged beers better. But I would get this again because it is tasty. All the barrel-aged beers are delicious, but some of them are better than others. But they're all good either way. But as I'm talking, I feel that burn down my throat. Yeah, so I'll give a rating and stuff like that next time around. But this stuff is really, really tasty. Again, there is better other barrel-aged beers like KBS Espresso, the KBS Vanilla, the regular KBS. All that. Well, these are not this is not KBS, but I'm just saying all the barrel aged series, regardless what they are in Founders, there's other ones that are better, but they're all delicious in their own way. So I'll probably give us a little bit of a higher rating. It's not going to be 100, but it is delicious. Like I said, I'll get it again. I like that chocolate, that barrel aged flavor. I don't get it, but all barrel-aged beers have been delicious to me, been awesome to me when it comes to Founders barrel-aged beers. So, but I'll tell you, they are good for a winter night. Whew. All right.
Can't find one that you don't like, huh, Alex?
No, I mean, so far, none of the barrel-aged beers have not been nasty to me. They have been awesome. I'm very surprised. Not every one of them is going to be 100, but they're all delicious. They're all maybe 80, all 90 to 89 or something like that. Sometimes 93, maybe 100. So there's some that's going to be 100, some that's going to be like a little less, but it still has some room that it's deliciousness. It's very delicious. I have not found none of barrel aged. Is what I can remember. I never found any barrel-aged beers from Founders have never been nasty to me. Never. Been very tasty. At least what I can remember. Walk down. What wrong down the wrong pipe? What is up there, Ron and Beer and Tools? You can join if you want. I don't know if you want to join, but let me know if you can. So that stuff is good. I'll give you a rating and all that good stuff next time around. That is legendary beer man stuff. And
hey, what's up? How you doing again? All right. Hey man, I did a cuvee with my my West Coast IPA. I got the what's it called? It's just the Sierra Nevada's Pale Ale, and I mixed this in with that, and it actually came out kind of tutti fruity, fruity kind of cereal. It's good.
You mixed it with that beer you've been drinking?
I still have this, but I put it into my side beer.
Just pretty smart. Keep up the good work.
There you go.
It's like a sour IPA. It's a sour West Coast IPA. Yeah, it's really good.
So it calm down the sourness. Like it makes it more better now, I'm guessing.
Yeah, kind of sour. Yeah, kind of. It's still sour, but but you get the pine influence and you get the kind of a grapefruity thing going on. But with this alone, I gave my wife some and she just about puckered her lips. She was like,
oh.
yeah, so it's pretty sour. It's your traditional sour beer. You know, it's what you should expect in a sour beer. I wouldn't be called one. This is not a. It's a fruited pureed sour, but it's definitely more lactic acid forward. It's got more of that. Whoa, you know, I was expecting it to taste like fruit on the bottom yogurt, but
Right,
this
that's what I
was
was
like
thinking.
not that. Um, but you did definitely get the coconut. The Sabro really worked well with this. The hops that they used as far as aromatics, flavors, this, that. The pineapple, the orange zest was really nice, like a navel orange, a sweet orange, zesty peel or something. It's just really nice. I'm gonna give this oh. Okay, so we're going from two different spectrums here, sweet
Go ahead. That's
and
fine.
sour. So on the sour perspective, I'm just gonna say this is a definite 95. It's got a lot of nice balance in it. It's got a nice flavor for a collaboration beer. It actually pulled off very well. I mean, it looks good. It didn't and the more sour, I think the more sour you get on these, the less head you're gonna get, obviously, because that sour just totally rids it, you know, or you get
Yeah.
sweeter and it starts to get cakey, you know, like you start to
Yeah,
get an actual head. Yeah, so you can kind of see the sourness. I should have been aware of that when I was pouring it, but now we all know. If it's more sour, you're gonna get a less head.
So,
But
beer man,
good
I got a
stuff.
quick question for you.
Sure.
On a scale, right, of like 1 to 5 sweetness and sour, what would you say? 1 to 5 sweetness, 1 to 5 sour. What would you say?
From sweet to sour on that, I would say on the sour side, so more of a 4.
Yeah.
You still
Yeah,
get it's sour, but you get a little kind of derivative of sweetness in the end there that kind of pulls through. It's more of like a green fruit. It's more of a unripened pineapple or nectarine. My wife was saying a peach. She got peach, so it was more like a. And then I guess that's where I'm getting the nectarine, because nectarines are a little more sour than a peach.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they're kind of sweet too. But just a really good. This is good, man. If you want sour, this is a good one. This is a good one. More Greek yogurt, no fruit on the bottom, just Greek yogurt and citrus. This is definitely that. So, what did I say? 95? 95 out of 100.
Yeah.
We'll
Now
stick
you're
with that. So
5.
we're saying it now. All right, for the sour side of it all, yeah. So that's it. That's it. Cheers, guys.
All
Right on.
right.
Cool, man.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
All right. I think it's legendary Andrew.
All right. Tropical.
Oh my
beer
gosh.
hug.
Miscellaneous.
Wow.
Your cat.
Yeah. He's always there, dude. I mean, this
Sorry.
isn't bad. Like I said, you got to. There was some. It's sweet, a little bit malty. Finishes semi-dry with the light piney resinous type of thing. It's easy drinking for 9.9%. Can't really smell it. Can't really taste any alcohol. Drinks almost like a session, almost like a 6.5. But I think the body's just a little bit more hefty. It's kind of got a more viscous, sticky mouthfeel. Yeah. Score-wise, though, I mean, it's not my favorite. I'd probably put it at like an 86.
Nice.
Yeah. That's that. I don't know if you want to try it, go for it. You definitely get your bang for your buck at 9.9%, but it's really nothing to go crazy about.
Right.
All right.
86.
86 it is.
Dude, your cat's legs went up and down. He's like right on his back, huh? Oh, is it a girl? Do you have a girl cat? Boy.
At first, it was like,
Yeah.
All right.
You're there all the time. Like every time I'm out here.
Like Grace.
So 86 it is, legendary Andrew. All right. Awesome beats. Okay.
nice.
All right. So on the aroma, man, I'm really like, I'm trying to say that there's like a chocolatey note, but it's very well hidden by caramel and pecans. The caramel and pecans, I don't know how much they actually used, but it's very prominent. It's kind of overpowering. It's very hard to depict other aromas in this brew. It literally just tastes like caramel pecan. It honestly smells like it would be like a malt beverage. It's so sweet. Like I'm not really getting like much oak or other stuff that you would get with like a barrel aged beer. Um, the aroma is just very, very prominent caramel and pecan, and I think that's because it's so fresh, it's so new. But I'm gonna sip it one more time.
Maybe you can get two, one to age and one to review on your channel.
Yeah, I might have to dive back into this one. The burn's still there. There's a little bit of like a roastiness. I'm getting almost no coffee. The chocolate's kind of there on the finish. But caramel and pecan, they're just like overpowering. They're taking over. It's got like that sticky sweetness. You can feel it on your lips. The burns kind of taking over. I wanted to really like this beer. I feel like I want to give it like a 90. With that being said, I feel like it has a lot of potential to be something better, but it's so fresh and it's so new that I'm really just getting like this really like candy bar, caramel pecan candy bar flavor. It's definitely a good dessert beer, but at the point that it's at now, it's the caramel and pecan are just taking over. It's just like too overpowering. The roasty flavor is hidden. The chocolate is hidden. Like caramel, vanilla. There might be some vanilla in there that might be adding to the sweetness of caramel, but it's hidden by the caramel, like toffee, brown sugar. If there's any like dried fruits that you might get with an imperial stout, it's hidden. Like I said, I really would like to try this. Maybe like I'm gonna grab one. I'm gonna grab another one. I'll let it sit for like a year, and then I'll come back to it, and hopefully, I'll enjoy it a lot more than I am right now. But right now, it's very sweet. It's very desserty, sticky mouthfeel. I don't mind that. There's almost little to no carbonation, and yeah, it's very beefy. It's very alcohol punchy, boozy, and it's like drinking like an alcohol candy bar or something. It's good. So like I said, 90 out of 100. I was hoping for better, but to be fair, it is very new. It's very fresh. So Imperial Stouts, as you guys know, get way better with age, and they start to develop those complex flavors. So I think this is just something that needs to open up a lot more with age. So that's that. It's good though. I like it. I enjoy it. It's very filling. It's definitely a sipper. I would for sure not chug this one. This is not a crushable Imperial Stout. Some Imperial Stouts, they're very good, and you just keep sipping on them, sipping on them, sipping on them. This one is take a couple sips, sit back and relax. I will say the finish is great. The finish is awesome. Once you get past that burn, the caramel pecan flavors linger, and you get that taste in your mouth for a long time. It honestly seems like it doesn't go away. That's how long the finish is. But it's definitely one of those Imperial Stouts that needs to open up. So
Nice.
that's pretty much all I have to say. Like I said, 90 out of 100. And I mean, like I said, I wish it was just a little bit more complex as fresh, but I can't give that a negative. I can't talk negatively about this beer because of how fresh it is. And that might be I don't know. It's like you get Imperial Stouts, and that's like trying an Imperial Stout that somebody just first brewed. It's like you don't want to. It doesn't. Honestly, it doesn't seem like I should be reviewing this right now because of how fresh it is. This deserves to be reviewed a year later. You get what I'm saying? And you might say that they're like,
let's say
an
10.
Imperial Stout, we don't want to talk about it. You know, something fresh like this needs to be sat for in a closet or something for a year. And I feel like I'm not doing it justice talking about it till this day. You know, I don't know. It's just it's one of those things where it's like Imperial Stouts. I totally feel like they need a little bit of age on them, especially when it has the adjunct of caramel, pecan, and chocolate. Where those flavors, they add a lot of them. They're going to be very prominent on the flavor, and you won't actually pick up all those complex flavors that you should be getting with this beer. So,
Well, what I was saying, you're gonna buy 2 more, age
I
one.
would like to get a couple more, maybe even one, and just put it in the closet and let it age. So,
Okay, and 1 to review on your channel. Correct.
for sure.
I honestly would like to try those beers myself.
It's good. Don't get me wrong; it's a good beer, but I totally feel like it needs some aging to it. I'm sure you guys have had Imperial Stouts.
Oh yeah,
It's a little fresh.
Mhm.
They need to sit for a little bit longer. And if you let it sit for a little bit longer, you would have a better impression on that beer. You know what I mean?
right. Because I've drank fresher beers in the beginning. You know, like when I first drink one. But if I drink it 2 weeks later, it has the same taste, but a better taste.
Yeah. But I will say the Imperial Stout that they did, that was aged in the Woodford Reserve barrels, which is lumber by them. That is really good. That has like that nice. It almost has like that Oreo cookie vanilla taste, like the stuff of Legend. It reminded me of that a lot. This one is aged in Heaven Hill barrels, which usually has. So, from my knowledge of drinking Heaven Hill and their bourbon, which is also known as Evan Williams, and they do other stuff. They have a lot of other brands.
Mhm.
Usually, Evan Williams is very nutty and sweet. So maybe it's the barrels that they're using. The barrels might be overly nutty, and they're adding pecans to the flavor of the. You know what I mean? They're adding adjuncts of pecans. So maybe that nuttiness and the sweetness is just very overpowering at first. But you know, like I said, with these beers, they might round out to be complex and a little bit smoother, a little bit less boozy. So
But Legendary Tana, I'm curious of what your opinion is and what everybody else thinks. I drink the beer fresher one day, and then I drink it 2 weeks later or a week later, and it tastes good either way, but it tastes better 2 weeks later sometimes. Or you don't notice that on the barrel aged beers.
no, I agree with that, Alex. But like I said, this beer is new. They just recently added it to their website. So
Right.
this beer could be like an Imperial Stout aged for 7 months,
Mhm.
but they just recently bottled it. So you
Right.
know they're going through the aging process for 7 months.
Mhm.
They put it in a bottle, then it has some time in the bottle. It has some time in the bottle for about a year, and then it gets very complex. It smooths out. The booziness kind of dies off. The stronger flavors in the beer start to mellow down, and you pick up more of the other notes that you would get from the barrel and stuff. So I feel like this one is a little too. It's a little too young.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. When I first drink a beer, it's young, and then sometimes if I wait 2 weeks or more, it has a different, more. It's
Yeah, it
delicious.
Yeah.
It's more
Complexity
delicious.
starts to envelop a little bit more as it sits in the
Mhm.
bottle, and you store it in some light, in some darkness. I should say not in light. You store it in some darkness, like in a closet or something, like I do with some of the other beers. Like I have the Stuff of Legend and the Nemesis barley wine. And
Never had that one.
The
Had
Nemesis
some too.
barley wine was very grassy, floral, like that green hop burn that you would get with some like newer barley wines.
Yes.
So I feel like maybe like a year from now, that'll kind of calm down, that'll mellow out, and it'll be a little bit better,
Yeah,
down the
because
road.
I've had the I've never had the bottle shop series of the beer you just said, but I've had the second version, which is the bottle shop series of what's it called? Eyeball Drifter. Deliciousness. very delicious. It has great orangey flavor, vanilla flavor. It's just perfect.
Yeah, now that one, I think that one's supposed to be based off of a cocktail.
Very delicious.
Yeah, I think that one's supposed to be based off an old fashioned,
Oh,
a highball drifter. I believe that's supposed to be like their. It's like supposed to taste like an old fashioned. I believe.
let's see what the legendary Chadio has to say here. What does he have to say here? I am about to play what?
Trivia. But he's drinking a White Rascal
White
from
Rascal.
Avery. It's a 91 out of 100. Very good for what it is.
Well, enjoy. I'm looking forward to actually trying that. I'm looking forward to drinking that Bottle Shop series. Like I said, the orange flavor one that was really delicious. I drank maybe 2 packs of that at one point. Like not at the same time, but I'm saying I bought 2 packs. Deliciousness.
Yeah, that's a good beer actually. I like the Avery's.
Yeah, I didn't try the
Rascal.
first one though. I have to find the first one, so I don't know about the first one, but I've tried the second one, which is the eyeball drifter, and that was the orange one. Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's legendary Josh's turn.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, and then Andrew and
So the Strawberry Burst from Juicy Brewing. It's good. I like it. Although it's definitely something you probably share. This is a lot. It's very sweet. I don't know if I could drink a whole crowler of this. Maybe
You
like
got
a
a crowler?
Yeah, they only have crowlers of it. But it's good. I mean, it tastes what it says it is: strawberries and cream. You can tell they use. Well, they say they use fresh berries, but yeah, it doesn't have like a. What's the word? Like a candied strawberry. It seems like they use fresh strawberries in it.
appreciate you, Chadio.
Um,
Nice to see you back, my friend.
and I mean, at 4%, you definitely crush it. But like I said, maybe if they did 16-ounce cans, it'd be a little more easier to go down because it's just very filling, sweet. Went from beer man sour to sweet. It's like a sour commercial.
Wish mine was sweet.
But yeah, score wise, I'll give it a 97. I really like it. I'd like to see what other types of smoothie-esque sours, and I want to try some of the other beers they have out. Like I said, they have a few on tap. I don't know if they change it weekly or how they do it, but they don't even have a website, so you can't even see what's on tap. It's just everything they have on Instagram. They'll just randomly post. I don't even think they have their tap list on Instagram, so it's like you got to go there and see what they have there because they're super small batch. Like I said, the guy grabbed this crowler out of like a cooler you'd bring to the beach. He was like, "Oh, I think we still got some left," and I was like, "All right, well." But yeah, 97 for the Strawberry Burst. Now I'm getting full, but I think it's high.
Yeah, that's fucking sound good, dude. That look good.
But yeah, there's what she looks like at the aftermath.
Better rinse that shit out when you're
Yeah,
done.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Oh, the cleaning.
Concrete
stuff.
Not too much. Like I said, they don't really have much descriptions on it. It just says fresh berries, strawberry on strawberry, 4%, no RVUs, obviously.
Spirit
Put it on
hounds.
listing.
What's up there, beer hounds and beer reviews? Appreciate you.
There's Bill.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
made
coming
with
on.
real
through,
fruit, so it says perishable. Keep cold, drink fresh, roll vigorously. But yeah, so short and sweet. So cheers, Alex. Thanks for having me. Cheers to the panel. Cheers to the chat.
Anytime. Let me see who's next. I think it's the legendary.
Alex.
It's you. You're up.
Yeah, I'm
Legendary
trying to
you,
keep track
Alex.
of. Trying to keep track of everything. I'm doing
The
better
legendary beer master.
like I used to do. Sometimes you get so excited about doing these things and you just lose track. I love doing these live streams. I'm going to have to say the beer. Let me give it a 95. Goodness. Like I said, I like the barrel age. I just love it. It's very tasty. So it gets a 95. If you can get this, legendary Andrew's already tried it. But if anybody else hasn't tried it, please do. and then enjoy it. Let me know how you think of it. I know what Legendary Andrew thinks of it, but everybody else, let's see what else you think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes So again, it all depends on your palate. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes, you like every barrel aged beer, but there's just some of these barrel aged beers are just not your cup of tea. And so far, this beer, all the beer series so far of the barrel age has been tasty to me so far. So I'm happy. I'm happy with it so far. So we'll see what happens in the next several months to another year of drinking different barrel aged beers from Founders. I also have. I won't be drinking it tonight because it's going to be another Monday thing. But I'm pretty sure the legendary beer man can get this brewery.
Yeah. Can. Oh yeah, I can. I actually can. I think
We got a little drop
Wait a
from them.
minute. Hold the fort here. We got a Ron Terrio.
All right. Hey,
Got the
Ron.
legendary Ron Terrio himself. So speaking of that, that's what I got. There is actually an original version of this. I don't know what this is called. It's supposed to be based off of the another beer, Wolf King. This doesn't say Wolf King. It says something Wolf, but it doesn't say Wolf King. But it's a barrel aged version of Wolf King.
Dread Wolf.
Oh,
So, yeah.
I did the Wolf King.
Oh, yeah. So that's what this is. This is the barrel aged version of the Wolf King barrel aged one. Never had it yet. Just got it a couple of days ago.
Oh, nice. Beer Hounds did a Rusty Rail
So
waffle maple beer from them.
I think we're going to let the legendary Ron Terrio talk, and then I will continue my stuff.
Yeah.
So, yes, it's not 95 it is, so get that beer while you can. This right here. If legendary Ron Terrio can get it, please try to do it as well.
Oh yeah.
Barrel age. All right, let me see what the legendary Ron Terrio's got to say. Bam!
I don't actually have a beer. Because I drank. I did the Bayou King on the hangout. I did beers for Carnival, and some other people presented beers. They were pretty interesting, but I was just stopping in and say hello. I'm gonna watch the playback and see what Beer Man and East Coast LQ and everybody, Miscellaneous and Alex and
Last Beer Josh.
Last Beer Josh. I couldn't think. I had like a mental block.
Yeah, it's hard to name. No.
Yeah, no names up.
But,
Yeah,
Josh,
I don't know.
such a complicated name.
I don't
But,
know how to do that.
I drank that 9%. So, but yeah. Well, y'all have a good night. But I appreciate you letting me stop in and say hello. Or
I
Cheers,
appreciate you, Ron.
Thank you, Ron.
Thanks for joining, my friend.
Here, Ron.
Ron.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Ron.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, let's see who the next person is now. Let's see here. All right, hold on. All right, I'm confused. I lost track. All right,
Hold on.
Let's do beer, man. All right.
No worries. All right. Shouts. Jeez.
Yep.
Okay, we're on that. So Beer and Cheese Tuesday will be a Germanic theme. So bring anything Germanic in nature, resident in nature, handmade or man-made, or just Germanic. Just bring something Germanic, dang it. Mix that with a cheese of choice. 8 o'clock Eastern for that next Tuesday, and then Wednesday will be a what did I say? I forgot.
Anything Germanic, right?
Wolf,
Beer and cheese.
Wolf beers.
Bring a Germanic beer.
Beer and cheese is Germanic, and then Wednesdays is
wild beer or something.
Oh yeah, wild. Something wild themed. So anything wild themed. It can even be a wild animal on the can. It doesn't have to be a wild ale or anything like that. A wild fermented beer.
I was thinking like a wild sour fruited sour.
Yeah, I mean definitely Brett forward kind of like that kind of thing, lactic acid-y kind of beers. But definitely if you found an IPA that had a wild creature on it, I'd be fine with that too. So I like your style. That's what it's all about. Bring your style to my table at 6 o'clock Eastern for that, and let's see what you got. And just look out for anything else. Brewery's coming along. Hopefully I can start brewing some beer here soon and not have to buy it anymore. It's expensive. So
Can't wait to try your beers for the next several months.
and some other stuff to send to friends. But cheers, guys. Thank you, Alex, for hosting us today. Cheers.
Anytime, and maybe I could try your food out as well, Legendary Beerman, because I've already had you test that out on my Free Fridays, and they look pretty tasty. But we'll figure it out, Beerman, because if you come up here, then I can have you make it.
Wild cook.
All right, we'll figure it out. All right, Legendary Tanner.
I think it might have been Andrew, but
here we go.
Miscellaneous.
There we go.
That's for me. Thursday will be another Thursday night beer session. I actually don't have to work 6 days this week. So, yeah, I'll be ready to go for that tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern in the PM. Other shout-outs, we'll go ahead and shout out. Oh, man, who's on panel? All right. We'll go ahead and shout out Stout Sunday with Joan Anelli and Michael Kormaroff. He should be doing it on his channel. As far as I know, that'll be Sunday, 10:30 Eastern AM. If anything ever happens, it'll be over at Ron Terrio's channel, as far as I know. What else? Go check out Bangin' Beers podcast with Anthony. They go live on Sunday, sometime around noon Eastern, sometimes a little later. But yeah, they usually pick a brewery and have a few beers from them and sit around and talk about it for a few hours. They got a bunch of content. Yeah, Bumpy's not here. Bumpy Road, new brew on Monday. Just bring a new brew. 8 o'clock Eastern, very simple, something you've never had, or if it's something that you've had before, but it's this year's version, 2022, that could be different from last year's. You're more than welcome to bring that product. So, yeah, that's it.
Nice.
You kicked yourself out there, Ron. All right, next round. It is Legendary Tanner. And then
I kicked myself out on purpose because I'm getting out of here, but I appreciate you. I'm going to lay down. So y'all take care now. I've been up since 1:40.
Cheers, Ron.
All right, see you, Ron. Appreciate you, Ron.
Have a good one, man.
Y'all too. Take care.
All right, peace out.
All right. So before my shout outs, I will have to say proclamation. Come on, man. I don't want to say that like beer man. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Proclamation. This beer was. I had such high hopes for this beer.
What am I doing?
And I think they just got overwhelmed with the adjuncts. It tastes good. It's sticky sweet. It's everything you want in a dessert beer. But it needs some age. Let it sit in a barrel, let it sit in a bottle for a little bit longer, and then release it, and then give it to the public. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to say that because I've been talking such high hopes on Proclamation. I've been hyping them up. Hanging out with you guys. I've been hyping Proclamation up. Everything they do is great. Everything they do is awesome. This is one of those beers where I think they should have waited a little bit longer. They should have just left it in the bottle and then released it. But yeah, besides that, so shout outs for me. Tomorrow, Thursday, 5 p.m., we're going to be doing brewery reviews. Tomorrow's brewery we're reviewing is New Belgium.
I don't even know Belgium. Legendary Tanner.
It doesn't have to be new. It could be an old beer that you've already had before. Come on the show, review that beer, throw up a rating for the brewery, and we'll pull up the website. A little bit more laid back, hang out, talk some questions. Maybe there's some beers that these guys make that might be really good, and they might compare to other beers that you've had that maybe the beer that you've had is better than something that you've had before, or maybe you've had something before from another brewery that's better than these guys. So very laid back. Like I said, that's tomorrow at Thursday, 5 p.m. And besides that, I have Saturday, Rate That Beer at 8 p.m. It doesn't have, like I said before, it doesn't have to be new. It could be an older beer. Come on the panel, rate a beer, hang out with me. You can bring one or two. We've been having smaller panels. So if you want to bring two beers, bring two beers. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, bring two beers. They would like to rate. Pretty much laid back. We'll ask questions and just have a good time. Talk about beer styles and all that. It's not going to be like rate your beer, give a description, throw up a rating, throw up a shout out. You're done. You know what I mean? It's like very calm, laid back. As long as we're staying on topic and you're respectful and you're not talking over people. Of course, people say Beer Man's talking about a beer that he had, and I say, hey, Beer Man, the beer that you had last week is better than the one that you had today. Beer Man might say, oh yeah, so stuff like that is cool. But talking over people, like I said, you want to be respectful, and that's pretty much it for everybody. So Saturday 8 p.m. go check me out. Live beer reviews. Shout outs for other people. Thomas Middle 75 normally does Wildcard Wednesday 7:30 p.m. Check him out. I believe Miscellaneous already said Bang Beer Podcast. He's a cool dude. Anthony, he actually hopped on one of my Rate That Beers, which is why I always like to acknowledge that people shout him out. He's a cool dude. Also, check out FLX Beer Reviews. He is a smaller channel. Him and his buddy Mike, so the guy that I hung out with and talked to, his name's Dan. Him and his buddy Dan, they like to do beer reviews, just like all of us. So go check out their videos and show them the love and support that you show us. So, yeah, I'll leave room for other people. And thanks for having me, Alex.
Oh,
I really wanted this beer to be great, and for some reason, it's too young. I think it needs some age to it. It's very sticky, sweet, candy bar dessert beer. But if you want complexity in your Imperial stouts, grab a bottle and let it age. If you can get something like this, if you can get this collab between Proclamation and Dissolver. So that's all I have to say. So cheers.
Hey, let's say, Tanner, do you think I talk over people when I think I do something?
I enjoy your conversation. I enjoy your questions. Don't feel like that, brother.
Oh no, I'm not being like that. I just want to make sure I'm not
taking the wrong way for sure.
No, I just want to make sure I'm not doing
Hey Alex, I got one thing to say to you. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I appreciate you too, brother. Looking forward to hanging out with you in person someday.
For sure, man. That'd be awesome, Alex.
All right, we'll deal with that in the future. All right, so that's legendary Josh's turn, and then legendary Andrew. Appreciate you. Well, you know what, Andrew, and then trying to remember everything. Go ahead.
I don't think it's that. I think it's it might be Josh. Josh.
Damn.
Yeah, the miscellaneous.
I like Andrew's style. I like Andrew going.
Already went.
Shout out wise. Shout out to this beer right here. Actually, this is fucking fantastic.
Director.
Right?
This is Equilibrium Parish collab, but
Oh, wow.
I bought another.
Game for
Shout out wise. I'll shout out my Instagram since I haven't done a YouTube video or a beer review since that last one. What was that? 2-3 weeks ago or something like that? I don't know.
No, I thought you went live the other week, like a week and a half ago.
Hey, you did a live beer review, Josh.
That was a week and a half? I thought it was like 3 weeks ago. Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
We're talking YouTube time.
Yeah.
Just look up last beer.
It was like Super Bowl weekend, I think, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a week ago. Yeah.
One of those weekends. But yeah, last beer is my YouTube channel.
So what you need to do, right? So what you need to do is you need to type in YouTube last beer. All right.
Yeah.
So you go to filters, channels. Josh is the first one that pops up. So
there you go.
that's
Yeah.
how you find a
If you
channel.
type in last beer, there's gonna be a crap.
Yeah, it'll be a bunch of other videos. But like I said, if you type in
I'll
your
show you
name,
the first beer.
you go to channels, you filter channels, and he'll pop right up. So
Thanks, Dan.
All right.
Appreciate it. Yeah,
No
it's
problem,
definitely
bro.
confusing.
I
So
can't
last
hold
beer is
it
my
up.
channel.
Yeah.
Philly Crooker 87 is my Instagram channel or Instagram page, not channel. I don't know if we call it a channel, but I don't really have too many shout outs. I think most people shouted everybody out for the most part. Yeah, sweet and simple. Drink great beer.
All right.
hey,
Yeah.
Josh, I got a question.
Only
for
great
you.
beer. Only great beer.
Josh,
So-
I got one question for you.
What?
Are you a craft beer boy?
I'm a craft beer boy. Craft beer now.
I'm there with you.
I
Jeez.
love this community. I never know what you guys are gonna say.
Also, don't put a whole pack of Gushers in your mouth.
Yeah.
It takes a while to chew them, but cheers.
Lucky, man. Lucky.
Cheers, Josh.
All right, I think it's Legendary Andrew's turn, then me, and then that's it.
No, Andrew went.
I'm done.
Okay, me. Then.
Wait.
Sorry, losing my mind. Forgive me. I get too excited
Tell
about
me
these crazy
cheers, man.
things. I
Cheers,
get too
Alex.
excited. All right, it's me now.
I think it's you.
The spotlight's on you.
Yeah, I like having fun. I love life.
Yeah, me too.
So,
I like to indulge myself.
the beer was good. I'll probably drink a couple more beers off air with these guys for a little bit. Probably not too much because I have work tomorrow, but I won't be drinking any more of this because I'll be, because I want to
Respect,
save
Mom.
some for when I hang out with Kevin and all that, and Paul and Deb on, whatever. So yeah, so that's good. I already know that's good. So my shout outs, we're doing Fruit Friday right after tomorrow. We're going to be doing egg rolls. So get your beers, egg rolls, and enjoy it. Fruit Friday, 8:00
Sounds like
Eastern
it.
Standard Time at night. And yes, we've already a couple of my people here shout out John and Nelly, but hey, it's not too much to do that. But after I do that, then I'm going to shout out something else real quick, which will be off of me because based off of the Legendary Beer Man. So don't forget, Stout Sunday, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time in the morning. Get your stouts on and get your porters on. Please do. Deliciousness over there. So stay tuned for that on John and Nelly's channel. If you don't know John and Nelly, just look up Georgia Beer Reviews and his videos will come up for the Stout Sundays. And I also have merch, obviously, from the Legendary Beer Man. Thanks to the Legendary Beer Man. Got some merch called It Is Friday, Food Friday. This is Alex Beermaster signing out. Got some.
Does that
I like
say,
a coffee cup.
hey,
That's
Alex,
cool.
does that say tastes like
Yeah, this is a coffee cup. If you go on your channel, Beer Man, you have coffee cup.
Yeah, no, I like
Shit,
that
Alex, you
actually.
got a beer mug.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
They make
That's
some
the
cool
next shirt.
coffee cups.
That's the next
So-
shirt. Alex the Beer Master tastes like
Yes, well, I'll have to talk to Legendary Beer Man and stuff for other things. But right now he's busy. So this is stickers. We got stickers
That might be in the budget.
and we got T-shirts.
Yeah, I'm
So look up. So go to Beer Man's channel called Beer Man. Go to Beer Man merch, and you'll get the Beer Man merch, and you'll get the Alex the Beer Man merch. So Alex the Beer Master, not Beer Man. Jesus, that'd be weird. Alex the Beer Master and Beer Man merch.
The
So,
beer man. Alex the beer man.
Yes. So get them all, and enjoy it.
Yeah.
So please enjoy the Beer Man and Alex Beer Man merch. So enjoy.
All profit goes to me sending him some beers.
Yes.
There you go.
there you go.
But again, it
It's not a
doesn't.
bad deal.
I appreciate the support, and I'm looking forward to doing some other things, maybe some sweatshirts and stuff like that. But right now, we're going to stick with that for right now. And beer glasses or whatever floats our boat.
This place is ready to spin.
So thank you very much. Let me put things back to normal. We're going to just hang out off air, unless you guys want to stay live. If you don't, we can just sign out, and that'll be that.
Either
Nope.
way,
Thank you. That's all I have to know, Andrew. All right. So Thank you,
Spanish.
chat. Thank you, Beer Man. Thank you, Legendary Andrew. Thank you, Legendary Josh. Thank you, Legendary Tanner. This is my favorite part. What Andrew likes to do too. This is Alex Beermaster, and we will see you all on the next live stream, next video. Sucks Beermaster signing out. Whoa, whoa, holy crap.
Yeah, it gets a little dizzy, don't it?
Yes, it does. See you guys. See you on Friday. Cheers.
Cheers.
Alex Beermaster.